Welcome to Donmar TV News Channel, mga nagbabagang balita sa buwan ng Setyembre.
Justice Guevara, yung update niya doon sa PhilHealth. Sir, go ahead, sir.
Thank you, Mr. President. This afternoon, we called our very last resource person or witness in the ongoing investigation of alleged PhilHealth anomalies. I was there when I was called to this urgent meeting with you. But we expect that all our hearings will be concluded today, this evening, Mr. President. And since that particular resource person or witness is our last one, then starting tonight and the rest of the week, we will be consolidating and analyzing all the information and evidence that we have gathered through 7 hearings conducted by the task force since we formed it upon your instructions. So by September 14, Mr. President, that's on Monday, we should be able to submit to you our report and our recommendations, including the possible filing of administrative and or criminal cases against persons in PhilHealth who we shall find to be probably responsible for certain anomalies or irregularities. Meantime, Mr. President, the various composite teams that the task force created composed of representatives from the NBI, the AMLC, the PACC, and some other agencies which form part of the task force will continue, Mr. President, with building up the cases, because what we did during our hearings was basically to get a bird's eye view, an overview of the problems obtaining at PhilHealth. But the matter of building up actual cases will probably require more time because we've got to gather the actual evidence, procure the necessary witnesses to support the complaints. So we're hoping that we'll be able to file a few of these cases before we submit our report to you, or maybe even after. We'll just recommend in our report to you the filing of these cases. But the actual filing may happen, Mr. President, after the submission of the report, because of this need to make sure that any complaint that we are going to file will be backed up by competent evidence. So that's what our composite teams are doing right now. And even after the submission of our report to you, Mr. President, even after the term of the task force is finished, we intend to continue this investigation being conducted by composite teams, not just by the COA or not just by the NBI or not just by the PACC, but a joint effort of all of these agencies, focused and coordinated, so that a proper build-up of cases can be done. We're very happy that the new president and chief executive officer of PhilHealth, whom you appointed recently, was a former NBI director. And we hope that with him there, it will be much easier for the composite teams of the task force who will continue investigating to be able to do their job more easily with former Director Geran at the top of the agency. So that's what we intend to do, Mr. President, for the rest of the week. And we hope that you will have the report in your hand at the latest on Monday, September 14. That's all for now, Mr. President.
Okay, thank you. So it's a report that is expected with so much enthusiasm, actually, for those who are in the right thinking. of what is right and wrong. Anybody else would like to make a report? Secretary Doke, this is not the time for you to resign. Hindi pa panahon mag-resign. I've heard stories about you going to resign. I have full trust in you. Ang akin lang naman yan, yung corruption. Wala ka doon sa tinignan namin yung papel. Unless there's a specific finding sa batas. Sabihin mo lang sa akin. But as of now, I have full percent. There's an investigation going on. Let it be. If you are not guilty of corruption, ang kalaban ko lang ho yung corruption. Yung let us see doon sa yung negligence mo. Pero, if you handle a big organization, I had a chance when I became mayor and then president. Talaga mag-negligent ka kasi hindi mo mahabol minsan eh. And sometimes wala yung papel. So these are the things that sabi ko sa'yo, that one that really matter to me. What matters is yung corruption. Pero kung hindi ka corrupt, wala ka namang you do not have any reason to resign.
Thank you very much, sir, for your continued trust.
Mr. Secretary, we're on the same boat. Actually, alam ko ang trabaho mo. Me, even an appointment, sometimes I want to take a look at the background of the isa military lang ilan yan. Pag i-promote mo yung isa, there will come a time na i-promote mo lahat, promotable na eh. Kasi nababakante na, na-promote na yung nag-retire. So, marami yan. And sometimes yung mga kay Dominguez na papel about itong mga contract of loan, binabasa ko talaga yan kasi I do not delegate it na hindi makaya na ibang presidente na pagka may initial na yan, ibig sabihin, okay na yan. Eh ako daw hindi. Binabasa ko yun talaga sa kwarto at ako lang man mag-isa. So, wala akong katulong dyan. Minsan na nakatulog ko. Sometimes, abutin ako ng alas 6. Pagka sabihin na nag-pile up ng review ko, basahin ko. Sometimes, the earliest is 7 o'clock. Bago ako matulog, magkain ako ng breakfast. Ganon ang, kaya naintindihan kita. It was just a negligence of the coming up with the papers on time. Tingnan lang ho nila muna trabaho natin. Yung madali man magpirma, kung pirma lang. Ang pirma mo kung puputok yan sa mukha mo. Di, ganon. Pareho tayo. Pareho. So,
Katawa ko, I have to express my my frustration, sir. I hope you don't mind. Yung mga pumirma, hindi man sila nirecommend. Yung mga pumirma, hindi nirecommend for filing of the cases. Yung hindi pumirma, yun lang ang idinawit. Parang, bakit naman ganon? But height of injustice, unfairness, and masakit po yan, sir. Yung hindi ka nga pumirma, ikaw pa yung idinadawit, ipinipilit na idawit. Yung sarang hindi ko matanggap lang sa dibdib ko. Hindi ako nakakatulog ko dahil dito, sir.
What goes in my favor actually, if someday pag nag-retire na ako, is that all papers sa transactions inyong mga departamento, you know very well na hindi talaga umaabot sa akin, lalo na yung pera, purchases, ganun, wala. Wala, hindi tayo ayaw ko talaga. And that has been the rule that I have imposed on you. I'm saying this so that people will know na wala akong basta yung transaction, yung mga itong gaya nitong reclamation, magbigay ka ng 10,000 hectares. Mag-reclaim ng 10,000 hectares. Di buong Luneta na. So, tinanggal ko yung walang processing ngayon ng papel sa no reclamation projects, paper spending. Independent because in-archive ko, shelf. Kasi wala akong balak na mag-approve ng bahala na pagkatapos ko, fight sila. Pero wala akong dyan sa lakaran lakaran. Pag maamoy ko, wala na. 10,000 hectare, shit. 10,000 hectares ata. Hindi square meters. Kaya, one of these days, magtawag ako ng bakasyon. Bakasyon tayo, mamili ka sa lugar, secretary. Huwag lang labas sa Pilipinas. Dito lang. Maybe we'll visit Spratly. But we will also invite the Americans to come along. Going to a sightseeing tour. Nga pala yung sa China may bago ng ambassador. So I hope everything will be the same as is. So, US pala, US. Ang China, hindi ko pa rin I have a meeting pa sa kanya. Okay. Hindi ko pa yung China. Hindi ako nagkamali kasi hindi ko pa nakita yan. So, we will have I have a dinner, I think, with him. Si Kim is out. So, yun lang naman siguro for today. Let's go back to work para tangina yung akin. Bakit ba gano'n lang bigla na lang tinapos ko na to the last. Totoo yan honestly. Makita ninyo yung flow. Wala na, 2 araw, walang ba. Ngayon, kita ko sa kwarto, tinambak, ganun kataas na naman. Ay, anak ng buwisit. Akala ko makauwi ako ng Davao. Ganun nga. 1 week siguro yan. It take me 1 week to review. Ang matagal yung kagaya ng I want to know the background of the appointee. Lalo na military, ganon. Gusto kong titignan. Papakuha ko pa yung papel. Matagal pa magdating sa akin. May rerouting, may route May rerouting route, so matagal pa magdating sa hintay. O some additional papers to convince me na ganito. I would like to also to reiterate again, dalawang Bongo pati Bong Medialdia. Yung ko na kindly agree with some of the newspapers, the leading ones, for our space, mga 3 pages yan siguro, yung projects ng irrigation, Department of Public Works and Highways, Transportation. Although wala akong sa mga sekretary, Gusto ko lang malaman kung anong project. Tapos kung another, yung bidder kung sinong nanalo. That's another set of, maybe in one page, under negotiation, the next page is, baka may, gusto ko malaman sinong mga contractor nanalo. Marami ako sa lista, may listahan ako dyan sa mga demonyo na yan. Malaman ko ngayon kung malaman ng tao yung estimated project, tapos magkano ang winning bid, to whom it was awarded to, and for how much. Yan that will be a on and on stories for the last 2 years. Gusto kong malaman sinong nag-dive. Kaya kung nag-dive, if it's a 50 million, deny mo ng 30, may konsabo yan. So what do you expect of a 30 million project? Tapos 50 million, i-dive mo ng 30. Something must be terribly wrong there. That's why you have a project na is really not a project, but supposedly a project, but already bidded out and constructed and completed. Another page for completed projects. At di maabot siya sige na 5 page, magbili tayo. Ano mo lang, merry-go-round mo lang sa mga today it could be Manila Times, then could be the Bulletin, and so forth and so on. Mga Philippine Daily Star, lahat sila. Basta malaman ng tao. So ngayon malaman ninyo kung magkano ang mga binibid na projects at saan, at ang importante magkano. Nanalo at ang kompleto. Para makita mo ninyo, puntahan ninyo, makita ninyo kung anong klaseng project ginawa. That is the rule. Anything else? Wala na? Yes, Secretary Galvez.
Sir, when we visited Iligan City and also the areas of Lanao del Norte and Lanao del Sur, and also the part of Region 10, we met the different LGUs. The Lanao del Sur, sir, Governor Jong, he's recommending that he be placed on MECQ, which I consulted Secretary Anyo, and we recommended to the ITF for the upgrading of Lanao del Sur as MECQ, considering it is contiguous to Iligan City, and its cases also rising up, sir. And also based on the recommendation of the NTF, and also with consultation with the mayor of Bacolod City, the cases of Bacolod City is much higher than Iligan City, who is also an MECQ. So we will recommend also that Bacolod City be placed on MECQ as recommended by the ITF.
Yes, sir. Tama mataas na. Bacolod, taka ako.
Bacolod City and Lanao del Sur, sir.
Sige, sir.
Sir, dagdagan ko lang po, Mr. President. Yung sa Bacolod City, yung 4 days po, nagkaroon sila ng 462 cases, new cases, and if you divide it by 4 days, nag-average sila 135 cases, new cases per day. So that's why, sir, we strongly recommend endorse the recommendation of General Mel Feliciano and and Secretary Simatu to escalate the community quarantine to modified ECQ or enhanced community quarantine. Yun lang po, sir.
Noted, sir. Wala na, Senator, I must admire you for your industry. Pasalamat kami. Just your presence here is just as good as anybody else's watching over the oversight. So I encourage oversight committees of projects. Pati ikaw, ang sabi ko kay Bong, if you really want to help me, you act as if you are with the opposition. Huwag mo akong sabihin na kaibigan tayo, that you were once my... It ain't that way sa atin. Yung iba, pero tayo, walang kaibigan. Basta may mali. Basta pati ako. Oo, pa sa akin siguro, mahiyang lang sabihin mo, but call my attention. But you might want to, kung may ano dito masama na tinignan mo, mapahiya ako, give it to another lawmaker. Ibulong mo lang doon na ganito yung sitwasyon. Sila na ang they will open up everything for us. So long as there is no corruption, talagang mas lalong masira tayo kung we tolerate it. Yan ang mahirap, yung putang inang kang kawatan. It's a very hard thing to swallow. Okay, thank you and magandang gabi sa inyo.